So starting off, you're going to need your PS4 charger cable, and you're going to need your PS4 cable or PS5 charger cable and PS5 cable. This is going to work vice versa. I'll put both links in the description, but going about this is the same way with both consoles. So what I did was I took out my I took out my hard drive and replaced it with a new hard drive. Right now I'm showing you the error that it's giving because you can't do this with an online method if you just did that. So you'll have to get a flash drive and reinstall everything. So that would be the error message you get. So you're going to want that flash drive or any flash drive, anything that can hold more than 5 gigs, or I believe the file more than 2 gigs. Then you're going to want to download this file. I'm showing this because I did have an issue trying to download this file, and I kept trying to reload the website. I tried to open it in another tab, and that didn't work either. So I then ended up coming to the conclusion that it must be my VPN. So don't use a VPN while trying to download this because it may not download. Just keep that in mind. So now that I got the download, just download it anywhere on your computer. Download it anywhere that you're going to remember. I have a NAS and it's going to download over there. And it'll be that sweet. So give it a second for it to download and you'll be good. So mine has just started downloading. We're going to give it a few minutes. I do believe it's going slow because I have my iCloud backups being installed on my NAS or my other computer downstairs, and it's probably taking up a lot of bandwidth. So this is probably going to take a second. Look at me cutting off that zip tie. The zip ties rule the world. Taking a little minute. So it's taking a minute. I don't know why I got all of this in the video. But yeah, I have my remote computer over there downloading iCloud photos from my iCloud drive because I'm trying to get away from using iCloud and save some money. It's getting to a point where it's too many subscriptions. So once that's done downloading, you're going to want to create a folder and create it named PS4 or PS5, and then create another folder inside of that called update, and then open that folder up and then drag your recently downloaded PS4 update.pub file. Once you do that, you're going to want to erase the hard drive or format it, and you can do FAT32 for for Mac. I believe it's just MC-DOS FAT and then GUI partition, and let it go through the process. After it gets done with this process, you're going to want to drag that PS4 file or the PS5 file to the root of that USB drive. So go on, open up your USB drive, and I just named mine PS4. So you're going to have 2 PS4s basically. The thumb drive named PS4, you're going to have a folder in there called PS4. And then on the inside of that folder, you're going to have update. And then again, on the inside of that update folder, you're going to have the PS4 or PS5 update.pub, pub. So give it a second while it's loading on there. And what is it? About a gig. So yeah, anything more than 5 gig thumb drive, I believe that's really minimum nowadays. And again, this may be transferring. Well, I guess it's just a large file, or maybe it's going off some slow speeds. I don't have my thumb drive plugged into the USB 3.0 port, so bear with me. Okay, so after you've transferred all the files, you can go ahead and eject or pull it out. Either way you feel. I don't believe it's gonna damage the thumb drive. And go ahead and plug that into your PS4 on any of the ports. I believe you don't have to. If it doesn't work on one of the ports, to switch it to the next. And if that doesn't work, you have a problem. So now it is reading the thumb drive. And this is the part where you need your controller. Probably been seeing this, but plug your controller in, make sure it's plugged in because it's not going to recognize. Then you're going to want to connect your flash drive, and then you're going to want to click OK. So connect the USB storage device that contains the update file for reinstallation for this version 13.02, 13.04, 13.0, whatever in the future. PlayStation 4 does not let you downgrade the firmware. And if you go to the official Sony website, you don't have to worry about downloading any other firmware besides the latest firmware. So that's your best bet. So give it a few seconds. I'm gonna try to stay with you guys and try not to rush past you guys as much. I also do have a disk hard drive. I used to have a SSD in there, but I put that into my server. So the PS4 will be initiated, and you're just gonna click OK and let that process. This is going to do everything by itself. When you're able to interact with the PS4 the next time, everything should be user friendly. So now I rebooted and it has went into this alternative installation screen, I guess. Let this do its thing, and I'm pretty sure it'll move by itself. You don't have to press anything and you'll be fine. And honestly, this does this pretty fast, even for spinning hard drive. And this is an old PS4. So this isn't too bad. Taking a bit long to start up. All right, now we have everything installed. Once this starts up, you should see the home screen. I don't have an audio enabled. I messed up, but I'll be enabling it shortly after. Give it a second. This does take a long time as well. Again, installation was pretty quick, but the boot times are fairly long. Alrighty, so my flash drive is still plugged in. That's why I'm getting that error. And we have a fresh console. Go ahead and plug your controller back in again if you've taken it out, and press this PlayStation button or whatever you want to call it, and it should wake up. Now, I'm in the United States, so I'm going to choose English, and I'm not going to connect a PlayStation camera, but I'm going to connect to the internet and set the date and time. So I'm going to skip this because I don't have a PlayStation camera. We're going to do Eastern time because I live in Florida. This is correct. That's fine. That's fine. And feel free to, manipulate those parameters if you want to, and then click start now. So it did not ask me about my internet connection because I am hardwired, and I believe that it automatically detected it, so it skipped it technically. And now you can go ahead and go into your profile, and you can look around and go ahead and sign in. If you guys want any more videos or any more tutorials on how to do things, just let me know. I'm sitting in office 24/7 trying to figure out something to do anyway. Again, I didn't realize this process had happened when I selected LAN, or when I plugged the LAN cable in, because I didn't select anything, but it had already connected and it was already aware of my router. So I'm going to sign in, and if you're on the latest operating system, you should be able to sign in with this type of QR code type thing, and scan it with your phone if you're signed in with the PlayStation application, or you can sign in with the Safari browser or Chrome browser on iPhone or Android. So this is my girlfriend's PS4. She's going to go ahead and scan this code real fast and show you that we can sign in. Again, if you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, and go ahead and share the video. Get this video out to more people so they can fix their PS4 if they have a problem. Everything was pretty simple. It's taking a little minute because I have to convince my girlfriend to let me see her phone so I can scan the QR code. Okay, we are inside her account, or not inside, but we're logged into her account, and we're gonna click OK. We're not gonna transfer anything. I'm thinking that might have transferred, you know, previous data stored in the cloud, but that's not the case. So go ahead and click cancel. Nope, yes, or yep, I meant yep. And we're signed in. So that is how you reinstall the operating system on a PS4, just in case you maybe stuck in safe mode, or maybe you changed the hard drive without reinstalling an operating system on it before you. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, if you've changed your hard drive and you're willing to reinstall this and you have an external or a flash drive, go ahead and follow these instructions and this will get you in the door. Again, if you enjoyed the video and this really helped you, go ahead and give a like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll post another one. If you guys got any videos you want to see, just let me know. Peace.